I am the Rooster. So the top 10 greatest songs of all time. I know it's a ridiculous list to make. Coming up with a top 10 list for anything is usually pretty hard. You could easily make a fool of yourself. You could forget stuff that should be on the list. So this list is not my top 10 favorite songs of all time, which I know would not be the top 10 greatest songs of all time. So there's certain criteria that I have for these songs to even make it on the list. Number one, they have to have universal appeal. Number two, they've got to be recognized for some great feature. So these songs are going to come in no particular order because just coming up with the list is hard enough. To try and rank them, I think it's a bad idea anyways. I mean, they're all up there. A Day in the Life, the Beatles. This song, when you listen to it, will sound like a few different songs, which is kind of cool. And it also features grand symphony orchestra accompaniment. Also, at the end of this song, you'll hear the note that fades into infinity. John, George, and Paul on 3 different grand pianos, all playing a G chord at the exact same time and holding it. And that's also the same sound you hear when you turn on your Mac, by the way. G, Notorious B.I.G., Juicy. This song has universal appeal. He starts the song off saying why the cops have to bother him when he's just trying to make money to feed his daughter by selling crack. I mean, it grabs you by your heartstrings, but then you listen to the song and it's just an amazing thing. His voice, there's something about it. It's just great. Guns N' Roses, November Rain, one of the greatest songs of all time, and also gotta be the best guitar solo ever. You know, so memorable, such just like, it hits right in the sweet spot of that song. It's just great. Michael Jackson, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. Woo! Or something like that. You know, I can't even do it. I mean, nobody can really do that sound. Elvis, Hound Dog, that's another one. As soon as the song starts, his voice just, you ain't none but, it just grabs you, it just pulls you in, and then the guitar, it's so catchy, and you're just listening to it, it's like amazing. James Brown, I Got You, I Feel Good. I mean, who doesn't love this song? Everybody feels good sometimes, and you hear that song, and it just reminds you of like every other time you've ever felt good or something. And this is another one that starts out with like James Brown just like, ah, or some, you know, it's like a crazy scream that nobody else could do, but it's so perfect that it just sounds great. Scott Joplin, Maple Leaf Rag. Now, you may not even maybe know this song right off the top of your head, but you've definitely heard it. It's kind of like a ragtimey, old-timey song, but it's really good, you know. But there's not a recording of it. This guy made this song before they even had like records and crap. But this was the first song to ever sell 1 million copies. They didn't even sell it on tape or nothing. They sold it on sheet music. You had to actually take the paper home, put it in front of your piano, and play it yourself to hear it. I mean, it's crazy. They sold 1 million copies of that thing back in like whenever, a long time ago. Rolling Stones, I Can't Get No Satisfaction. I mean, all you really got to say about the song is down, 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 down. Led Zeppelin, Stairway to Heaven, classic. I mean, it's just great. Amazing song. This is another one where it's going to sound like a few different songs kind of mashed into one. It's great. Marvin Gaye, Let's Get It On. I don't know how to describe the importance of getting it on. This is a song that has aided in getting it on like no other song, and it's great. Everybody loves the song even if they're not getting it on. So that's the list. You may disagree with some of it, but that's okay. You may have songs that you're screaming at me right now that should have been on there, but that's what I came up with. If it came from Billboard or Rolling Stone magazine, I guess you'd take it a lot more seriously. Anyways, if you have never listened to any of these songs on this list, you should do it right now. You have been missing out for far too long. These are the greatest songs in the world. Cock-a-doodle.